Story of a young man named Noah Scurry. Homie was a 17-year-old student on the high school basketball team. During the day, at nighttime, professional shooter. I'm gonna run this video. We can watch it together.
Fells High School, his principal described him as gifted. In a letter to the school's families, they confirmed that he was a talented student athlete.
Imagine this, bro. Imagine being a great basketball player. Like, this nigga is better than Batman, bro, at hiding what he does. And ironically, the mask that he puts on when he did his, his activities, extracurricular activities, was the Joker. Like, we're gonna run it.
It was around 7:15 a.m. on January 14th. The 17-year-old was leaving for school when he was gunned down, according to the Philadelphia police, as reported by Fox 29.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning.
Over 20 shell casings were found at the scene. It was reported by the news that he was with his mother when he was shot, as if they were about to get into the car for her to drop him off across town at school. Authorities recovered a white Jeep Cherokee on Wednesday morning, the next day abandoned near Summerdale and Godfrey Avenues, approximately 2 miles from where.
Try to be honest with you, I hate watching shit like this. And it's 24 minutes. I'm not gonna. Nah.
Scurry's home on Rohrer Street in Feltonville, where the deadly shooting took place. According to Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor, the vehicle appeared to have been damaged in the crash. Investigators are currently reviewing additional surveillance footage in hopes of piecing together the events that led to Scurry's death. While no suspects have been named and no motive has been determined, law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to identify the perpetrators. Surveillance footage suggests that at least 2 individuals were inside the Jeep during the shooting. The details of Noah Scurry's final moments paint a grim picture. He had just grabbed his backpack and was stepping into his mother's car when he was ambushed by a barrage of gunfire. More than 20.
Now, for all y'all little niggas in gangs, bro, who don't really know what it come with, who accepted what it come with, is it really worth it? If y'all niggas that like money, imagine going to jail and you working for cents. For the niggas who like shorties, you surrounded by niggas all day. For the niggas who want to travel, you're stuck in a box for the rest of your life. For the niggas who love life, you're dead. Is that shit really worth it? Shout out to y'all, bro.
Bullets were fired, as I said, and Noah Scurry was struck multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Despite being rushed to Jefferson Einstein Hospital, he was pronounced dead within minutes. Family members, friends, and classmates were devastated by the sudden and senseless loss. A GoFundMe campaign launched by his cousin seeks to help cover funeral expenses. In her heartfelt message, she described Noah as a bright, loving young man with a heart full of kindness. Noah, only 17 years old, had such a caring and loving heart, McGlenn wrote. He would do anything for his family, but most of all, for his siblings. Tributes and condolences have poured in across social media.
Nah, it's too dark for me. Too dark for me, bro. Let's go to something else I watch. Shout out to Flacco. This story's even crazy. I seen this shit. So boom. Flacco has the extra details on this.
El sabor sabroso de Luisiana y el crujiente Signature Chicken de Popeyes es la comida que merece tu antojo. Y ahora puedes llevar 3 piezas.
I didn't need to understand a single word to know I gotta go there tomorrow. I'm gonna be there tomorrow.
Surrounding the death of Gilly the Kid's son, YG Cheese, just got a whole lot more tragic.
Right now, police are trying to piece together what led to a shooting in Olney that left one man dead, 2 other people injured. It happened around 8:30 tonight at Masher Street and Nadro Avenue in Olney. Police say a 25-year-old man was killed. 2 other men are in stable condition. No one was arrested.
YG Cheese was shot and killed July 30th on the 5800 block of Masher Street in Olney, Philadelphia. Now, his death brought a lot of sadness throughout the industry because Gilly is very well connected.
I hope to God to never go through this shit. I can't imagine as a father losing your son, bro, or your loved one. Hope you heal, Gilly. Stay strong, brother.
About a year and a half later, no arrest has ever been made for the death of Gilly's son, YG Cheese. But as we all know, an arrest ain't the only justice in the streets. And to be honest, most street dudes will see their op getting arrested as an easy way out. They will much rather prefer handle justice in their own hands.
Breaking details on the homicide investigation of 17-year-old Noah Scurry. He's the star student athlete gunned down outside his home in front of his mother while getting ready to head to Samuel Fells High School. And that's where our Kelly Rule is live for us tonight. Kelly, what are you learning?
Well, Sheba, police say they are looking for at least 2 people for this homicide, possibly a third, and they believe they do have the vehicle that was used in the crime. But tonight, law enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed.
Scurry, this is the hood Static Shock. During the day, he was a basketball star. He was the smartest kid in his school. He had the highest SAT scores. He had D1 college offers. But during the night, he was a murderous, gang-banging rapper. And he would even wear a mask whenever he rapped or whenever he engaged in street activities because he didn't want for that to interfere with his high school basketball dreams.
Damn. I mean, his priorities is kind of straight, you feel me? You can't be booming niggas and having them know that you are a basketball player by daytime. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yo, this a D1 crash out in the likes we ain't never seen before. He had D1 offers to go to college, and he was a D1 crash out in the streets. He rap about having 5 bodies, and then in this newly released song called Swing My Way, he openly raps about how now they would need 2 hands to count his bodies. Insane.
And the funny thing is, there's a lot of young men around America that believe having a body is cool. Like they've never been hunting in their life. Never hunted deer, never killed a frog. But they want to catch human bodies, bro. And the more bodies they have, it's just a cool thing. Like, mind you, if you don't say nothing, nobody's gonna know. Like, catching bodies will make you level up. It don't give you stars. It don't give you no rank. It don't make you more money. Like, it's, bro. To my young brothers out there, man, there's many more things you could do. Because again, either you gonna end up dead or in jail from this shit. And then the ones that make it, I don't know why they don't tell y'all the truth, bro.
He just caught another one and put his body count to 6.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Say when they talk about slide, I bet they don't use it, I'm taking it. He try to run, he needs to be chasing a leg truck, and we all got drinks in it. Facing school, you know that I'm facing them. She want from me, sit here, and I'm dangerous. OTV, all the blocks can't hang with us, and you gotta catch a bite to game with us. You got hit with a 10, it's changing them. So I'm school game, bros, he creating. The last one we caught was stuck on the pavement. I'm sitting on his head, I'm collecting the pay. Got hit with the button when I thought he was tanking.
Yeah, you had the. It's funny. Cause he had 2 ways to change his life in his hands. I ain't gonna lie, the streets had to go. It has to go, bro.
Back door, I'm gonna still take my chance. Get up with the fully turned to a dance. He's talking to business, this nigga keep panicking. Take him out the V, he can never come back again. Never, nigga.
I know what y'all are thinking. Man, Flacco, cut the buffoonery, bruh. This kid ain't never catch no bodies. Yeah, it would seem like it, but no. This kid was an alleged killer. During the day, his family only know him as Noah, the basketball player. But during the night, he was known as JokerOTV. And he wasn't just rapping about bodies, he was allegedly catching the bodies as well. See, he was being credited for a very high-profile murder in the city of Fat Dame. Noah not only murdered Fat Dame allegedly, but he walked him down with a switch and took his face off in broad daylight.
His face is good.
Nah, Philly is dangerous.
Noah Scurry was never arrested or charged with the death of Fat Dame before his own death, but it was pretty well known in the city of Philadelphia that Noah Scurry may have been responsible for that death. But that death was so vicious and so ruthless that the high school girl who walked by stated, "Oh my God, his face is off." So if Noah Scurry is responsible for something that vicious and that ruthless and that cold, this wasn't just an average kid. This is a sociopath. This is a kid who was bloodthirsty. And when you look at all the rumors going on and you hear people who's close to the situation speak about it, this doesn't appear to be a situation where Noah Scurry is getting revenge for anything, or where Noah Scurry did this because he's repping a block in their ops. No. Noah Scurry represents a particular clique, OTV, who apparently...
Sorry, I'm actually watching the game in slow motion.
Their entire mission is to just catch high-profile bodies to get their rep up. They're not beefing with these people. They don't... These people, their mission is to catch high-profile bodies to get their rep up.
That was nice, but nah, bro. That's wild. Y'all have no ops, but y'all want to make a name for yourselves? Y'all couldn't do that by music, streaming, fashion. Y'all could have done something else that's 10 times more constructive than being shooters.
It's like Aiden Waters and YBC Duel. YBC Duel had no issues with Aiden Waters. Aiden Waters was a high school track athlete, a high school star who could have went to college on a scholarship as well. But Aiden Waters caught the body of YBC Duel because he wanted to get his rep up. So these are not situations where these people are adversary. So to walk somebody down with a switch and take their face off like that, with no intentions, no malice, no hatred, no animosity in your heart for that person, it shows you're just a different breed.
Officials as 17-year-old Noah Scurry.
It's a horrible day. This is something that no one imagined. The student, according to police, was getting in the car on his way to school behind his house with his mom. So this is something that is quite unimaginable.
When you hear about the crimes that Noah was allegedly involved in, it would somewhat make sense when you hear the manner in which he died. They walked up while he was in front of his mama, getting in his mama vehicle, and they murdered him in front of his mom.
Yo, they had some energy for that young man. Some horrific energy for that young man, bro. I can't. Yo, Mom Dukes. His Mom Dukes, bro, is scarred. Like, they took your young boy down in front of you. That's not... No parent should have to go through that. My question is, though, how did he sleep at night? Like, you living a whole double life. Like, I can't... Nah, bro. Like, the only way I'm taking somebody out is to save my life and to protect my loved ones. But to just know you're catching bodies for the fun of it and you're waking up every day. Especially y'all niggas that grew up in Christian households, bro. Like, damn. All right, what goes to your mind, bro?
For something like that to happen to you, bro, they would have had to have such malice, disdain, hatred in their heart for you that is unimaginable to even explain or try to comprehend. Their hatred for Noah could be explained if Noah was walking up to people with switches taking their face off. Now, shortly after his death, a few hours, the murder vehicle was located. It was a white Jeep. And a day after the murder vehicle was located, one man was taken into custody for the murder of Noah.
Can I show you something that kind of messed me up? This is a ribbon that represents 100 years. And
I believe that 3 people could be involved, but one man that's currently in custody is C-Baby, which is Gilly's nephew, YNG Chi's cousin. Now, it's currently unclear why police is speaking to C-Baby or why or what they believe his role in Noah Scurry's death is, but C-Baby is currently in custody. Now, the interesting thing about this is, before C-Baby got arrested or got detained for Noah Scurry's murder, C-Baby had a very interesting IG post. C-Baby is keeping it true to the street code, man. The body ain't worth it if the streets don't know you did it. So after allegedly catching the body of Noah, man, he's on the IG story dissing Noah. My FanDuel ticket cooked. Just know they did it first. Blood.
That is beast. Yo, what is up with y'all young niggas, bro?
Whole. He went ahead and said, I feel sorry for his mama. Clown, broken heart emoji. But this right here is the post we gotta pause on. He would write, get your rest, Cheesy. That boy gas now. Confirming they smoked Noah Scurry because Noah Scurry was responsible for the death of YNG Cheese. But it gets more self-incriminating, people. See, the song he used, Intro by Lil Durk, it had some very incriminating lyrics.
Yo, Chad, I heard enough.